I'm continuing the series, How God Made the Stars. And we're down to Book 1, The Redeemer, and Chapter 2, Libra, the Equalizer. When God created the heavens and the earth in the beginning, on the fourth day he created the stars. He said, "Let them be for signs. The moon goes around the earth goes around the sun. The sun also goes around the galaxy. As the sun revolves around the galaxy and the earth revolves around the sun, we're exposed to signs in the heavens, all over the universe. Day by day and night by night, as the earth rotates on its axis. The view of the sky changes a little every night, and we see signs in the heavens. You've probably heard of the zodiac. What's your sign? You may be a Taurus or a Gemini. That signifies the sign that was in the heaven during the month you were born. Some people go to astrologers to get advice and information about their future using these signs, but that's not what they're for, and that's not why God made them. Psalms 147, verse 4 says, "He telleth the number of the stars, he calleth them all by their names." God named the stars. Over 100 constellations have their names listed in the Hebrew and Aramaic and are found in the Bible. I have no doubt that God has shared the names of the others, but those names have been lost to us over time. The great Hebrew historian Josephus lived during the time of Jesus. Although it appears he didn't know Jesus, he knew about him and wrote some vague historical statements about Jesus. But Josephus wrote more extensively about Adam, Seth, and Enoch, who knew the gospel in the stars and the names of the constellations. They passed some of their knowledge to their descendants. These men lived long enough to see the story played out in the heavens. So before God made a man in the earth, he created the constellations in the sky to tell the story, and he's written his word in the Bible to confirm it. Astrologers can mislead you with the constellations, and false doctrines and false prophets and teachers can mislead you about the Bible. But when you have the heavens and the Bible confirming one another, along with the testimony of Jesus, you will not be misled. So that brings us to the chapter at hand. Libra. Its name is Mozanim, the weighing scales in the Hebrew. The Redeemer's atoning work, or the payment covers the debt. In the first chapter of this book, we saw that the coming seed of the woman was, among other things, to give up his life for others. The second chapter defines and develops the manner and object of his death. The complete picture of redemption is found in the name of the sign, together with its three constellations and the names of the stars composing them. The sign contains 51 stars. The Hebrew name is Mozanim, the weighing scales. Its name in Arabic is Al-Zubena, purchase or redemption. In Coptic, it is Lambadia, station of propitiation, from graciousness and branch. The name by which it has come down to us is the Latin Libra, which means weighing, as used in the Latin Vulgate, the Latin version of the Bible. Isaiah 40:12 says, who hath measured the waters in the hollow of his hand, and meted out heaven with the span, and comprehended the dust of the earth in a measure, and weighed the mountains in scales, and the hills in a balance. Scales is Libra and Achaean. Libra contains 3 bright stars whose name supplies with the whole matter. The brightest is named Zubin el-Janubi, which means to purchase, a price which is deficient. Man has been utterly ruined. He is weighed in the balance and found wanting. That's Tekel in Daniel 5, verse 27. None of them can by any means redeem his brother, nor give to God a ransom for him. For redemption of their souls is precious, and it sealeth forever. Psalm 49, 7 and 8. Surely men of low degree are vanity, and men of high degree are a lie. In the balances they go up. They are altogether lighter than vanity. There it is again. This is the verdict pronounced and recorded in the star Zubin el-Janubi. But there is hope. The seed of the woman paid the price. Although he comes as a child, he is the atoning sacrifice. He is coming for the purpose of redemption. He can pay the price which covers. In the upper scale, another bright star is named Zubin el-Kimali, the price which covers. They sang a new song, saying, Thou art worthy, for thou wast slain, and hast redeemed us to God by thy blood. Revelation 5, verse 9. This is the testimony of the second brightest star, named Al-Gubi, heaped up, or high, telling of the infinite value of the redemption price. But there is a third star, below, towards Centaurus, and the victim slain, telling by that and by its name of the conflict by which the redemption would be accomplished. It is called Zubin al-Krabi, or Zubin el-Akrab, which means the price of redemption. The next 3 constellations clearly show the sacrifice of Christ, which they foreshadowed, and here it was that the price which covered was paid and outweighed the price which was deficient. What that price was to be and how it was to be paid and what was to be the result of the person of the Redeemer is set forth in detail in the 3 sections of this chapter by the constellations of the cross endured, the victim slain, and the crown bestowed.